ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्ते ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री उमा महेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम समस्त श्रीरामचंद्र स्वामिनः भक्तेभ्यो श्रीरामायण शास्त्रस्य आचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवतानां दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यपरम्परायाः भगवद्भक्तपरम्परायाः साधनानां योगानां पुनरुत्थान जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगतिद्वारा विश्वशान्ति कल्याण एकता सौभ्रातृत्व सौमनस्य पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातनधर्म संस्थापनकार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं सह समस्त भक्त साधक सेवक जिज्ञासूनां आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर विजयादि समस्त शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्यता प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर समस्त शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम श्री दुर्गा मातुः सहस्रनामावल्याः पारायणम दिवसस्य पारायणम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम। ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्र यमानिनेभ्यः नमोस्तु चंद्रार्क मरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम उत्तरकांडम पंचम सर्गः श्रीराम गीता श्री महादेव उवाच श्रीराम उवाच। चैंट फ्रॉम द मंत्र 17। यावत् शरीरादिषु माययात्मधीः तावत् विधेयो विधिवादकर्मणां नेतीति वाक्यैः अखिलं निषिध्य ततो ज्ञात्वा परात्मानम् अथ त्यजेत क्रियाः। यदा परात्मात्म विभेद भेदकं विज्ञानम् आत्मनि अवभाति भास्वरं तदैव माया प्रविलीयतेऽञ्जसा सकारका कारणम् आत्मसंसृतेः श्रुति प्रमाणाभिविनाशिता च सा कथं भविष्यत्यपि कार्यकारिणी विज्ञानमात्रादमलाद्वितीयतः तस्मात् अविद्या न पुनर्भविष्यति यदि स्म नष्टा न पुनः प्रसूयते कर्ताहमस्येति मतिः कथं भवेत् तस्मात् स्वतन्त्रान् किमप्यपेक्षते विद्या विमोक्षाय विभाति केवला सा तैत्तिरीयश्रुतिराह सादरं न्यासं प्रशस्ताखिल कर्मणां स्फुटम् एतावदित्याह च वाजिनां श्रुतिः ज्ञानं विमोक्षाय न कर्म साधनम् विद्यासमत्वेन तु दर्शितस्त्वया क्रतुर्न दृष्टान्त उदाहृतः समः फलैः पृथक्त्वात् बहुकारकैः क्रतुः संसाध्यते ज्ञानम् अतो विपर्ययम् सप्रत्यवायो हि अहमित्यनात्मधीः अज्ञप्रसिद्धा न तु तत्त्वदर्शिनः तस्मात् बुधैः त्याज्यमविक्रियात्मभिः विधानतः कर्म विधिप्रकाशितम् श्रद्धान्वितः तत्त्वमसीति वाक्यतः गुरोः प्रसादात् अपि शुद्धमानसः विज्ञाय च ऐकात्म्यम् अथ आत्मजीवयोः सुखी भवेत् मेरुः इव अप्रकम्पनः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। भगवान श्री राम teaching Sri Lakshmana Swami on his request, the essence of all the Upanishadic Jnana, the Brahma Jnana, the Tattva Jnana, the Atma Jnana, the Moksha Jnana. Gaining this knowledge, abiding in it itself is the Moksha. And lot of things to go on. 62 shloka, we are in the beginning only. In the beginning, Bhagavan, to fully divert our attention only to the Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, Tattvasi Mahavakyupadesha, talking to us about the non-requirement of the karma for the moksha. Thus, the Jnana Karma Samuchaya Vada Khandana Bhagavan doing here. The three things which we have to talk about karma are: one, if the karmas are dushkarma, they will bind us with narakadi dukkha yoni. Two, if the karma is sat karma, they give us the sukha bhoga of this loka and other loka. Third, if the karmas are done with nishkama bhava, with karma yoga bhava, with yajna bhava, they become cause for antakarana shuddhi. Up to that only there is the need of karma. Beyond that, in the pursuit of moksha, which comes through Atma Jnana, no need of karma. Not only not needed, even little way we again involve in karma. The whole set of karta, karma, karma phala, loka, which are nothing but the maya krita, again we fall prey or trapped to that. We get trapped in that. Therefore, do the karma, but know for what and how long. After that, when we come to the knowing of the truth which is already there, which is our own selves, it is only deep inner contemplation, meditation, vicharana. That alone is allowed. No any karma, यज्ञादि कर्मा, उपासनादि कर्मा, ये कोई भी हमको मदद नहीं करेंगे, जरूरत नहीं है उनका. हाँ, Guru Seva we do little Ishtadeva Upasana, that is to just keep our faculties intact so that they should not become virulent. After certain time, when we establish in the Atmas Mahavakya Vicharana, even they are not required. But that Gurus, Mahatmas do it because they just want to guide the sadhakas. Should not misguide them. This topic is going on clearly. Okay. Now, that's what we said just now in the 17th mantra. Well, slowly we go. 5 या 6 मंत्र करें तो भी काफी है पर डे फॉर अस. 17th में क्या कहा? यावत शरीरादिषु मायया आत्मधीहि. The self is real self only. How can I become the sharira? Sharira is always seen by me, but still that maya of avarana, vikshepa and adhyaropa. Because of that, in the sharira adi, sharira, indriya, prana, mana, buddhi, as long as there is atma bhava in them, tavat videyaha vidhi vada karmanam. Till that time, the vidhyatmaka karma, varnashramadi karma, as told in the Shastra, we have to do without any phalasakti, only for the clearance of the antakarana. Shuddhi. and no involvement in any kamya karma and nishiddha karma. निषिद्ध कर्म कभी नहीं करना, काम्य कर्म पूरा छोड़ देना है, नित्य नैमित्तिक कर्म फलासक्ति राहित्य से, अहंकार राहित्य से, ईश्वरार्पण बुद्धि से, when we do them, then all those vasanas which were forcing us for doing the karma, they go away. For that sake, vidheya vidhivada karma. Okay. Second point is neti iti vakyaihi akhilam nishidhya tatu. Third thing is what? Or the second thing is what? All these things is only imagined, projected on the pure truth self. This knowledge having heard from the Guru, this being so, not this being unreal, etc. Neti neti karteve, our mind should get emptied of all these things. Third point, Jnatva Paratmanam, discover the self. After that, then even in his small little interest in the Kriya, whatever was there, Tejeta, usko bhi chhod dena chahiye. Again I am repeating, Yavat Shariradish Maya Atmadihi, Tavad Videya Vidivada Karmana. So till the Upadhi Adhyatma is there to get rid of it, involved in Varnashrama Karma without Phalasakti Ishwararpana Buddhi. Then the entire world of multiplicity being projected, which is understood through the Upanishadic Adhyanam, through the Rajya Sarpa Bhranti examples, through the Shuktika Rachata example, through the mud and the pots example, through the water and waves examples, thousands of examples ke dwara, when we discover Brahman alone is reality, on whom the Nama Rupa are projected, which we call as the world by itself being unreal, Nishidhya. Neti iti vakyaihi akilam Nishidhya. Namarupatmaka Vastu Nishedha we have to do, then Dehadi Upadhi also, we have to do the Nishedha by saying that they are Anatma, they are Anatma. In that process only, this is called Vyatirek Sadhana, same time do the Anvaya Sadhana also, Jnatva Paratmananam. The Supreme Atma, as you go near there, Tejet Kriyaha, at the final moment, even the effort to discover the self is dropped, then the self is revealed, there you are. Thereafter, no need of any sadhana. Kriyas though never they are useful for self-discovery. Only to some extent, Vedanta Karana Shuddhi, they are helpful. Okay. Now, 18th mantra. Beautiful it is. Yada, when Paratma Atma Vibheda Bhedakam Vijnanam Atmani Avabhati Bhaswaram. Bhaswaram means sputa roop se, crystal clearly, brightly and brilliantly. Avabhati comes to our understanding. So brightly, brilliantly comes to our understanding. What? Vijnanam, the knowledge when it comes to. Here Vijnana means that bright, brilliant, doubtless, intellectual knowledge also, experience also. Which Vijnanam when it comes to? Ki Paratma Atma Vibheda Bhedakam. Vijnanam. परात्मा इज ब्रह्म, आत्मा इज जीवा. तो जीव ब्रह्म का भेद को निकालने वाला ज्ञान हमारे अंदर जब भास्वरम प्रस्फुट रूप से आता है. एंड हाउ इट कम्स टू अस? ओनली थ्रू रेगुलर स्टडी ऑफ द उपनिषद्स, महावाक्यास, विचारणा करते करते करते, ओनली वन परमात्मा ऑन होम द कार्य कारण, the Ishvara Jiva, the Samashti Vyashti are superimposed into that knowledge when we deeply enter into. Then only that Bhaswaram Jnanam becomes ours. After which Paratma Atma ka Vibhed ka Bhedanam ho gaya, Nash ho gaya. The difference between Jiva Ishvara is destroyed. Both are one Parabrahma only. That's what you know. Sayaschayam Purushe, Yascha Savaditye, स एकः स्वय एवं विद. सो यदा परात्मा आत्मा को विभेद करने वाला, विभेद को भेदन करने वाला, नाश करने वाला विज्ञानम नॉलेज आत्मनि इन आवर ओन सेल्फ अवभाति गेट्स डॉन भास्वरम फर्स्ट पर रूपेण तदा एव देन ओनली माया प्रविलीयते. Maya gets dissolved. What is the Maya? Which is projecting on one Paramatma, the Jiva, Jagata, Ishvara, Bheda. So, through the Upanishadic Tattvamasi Mahavakya Jnanam, when I discover myself not to be the Jiva by transcending the Upadhis, I also understand the Ishvara also. With Upadhi Ishvara, without that is Brahma. And that Brahma, this Atma is one. This Jnanam, then Bhaswaram Prasputam, when it comes to us, then the Maya, Tadaya Maya Pravilyate Anjasa. Then the Maya goes away. Sa Karaka, with its all Karakas of the Vyashti and Samashti Upadhis. Karanam Atma Samsritehe, which was a Karana for the Samsara so far. सो फार द संसार का कारण रूपी माया अपने कारकों के साथ नाश हो जाता है, तब जब हमारे अंदर अनुभव रूप में वो ज्ञान आता है जिसमें जीव और ब्रह्म का भेद वाला अज्ञान को निकालने वाला ज्ञान आ जाता है. देखो श्री राम जी टीचिंग्स आर प्योर उपनिषदिक ज्ञान. यदा परात्मात्मविभेदभेदकं विज्ञानमात्मन्यवभाति भास्वरं तदैव माया प्रविलीयतेऽञ्जसा सकारका कारणमात्मसंश्रुतेः. आत्मनः संश्रुतेः कारणं माया सकारका प्रविलीयते. For you and me, the samsara karana rupi maya with its karakas of the trigunatmikata, and they again creating all the upadhis at our Vyashti level, and we are identifying with it, seeing the Lord also the true upadhi, and we call it the Ishvara. Then the Ishvara Jiva Bheda, ये जो संसार कारण है, जगत भी आ गया उसमें, जीव जगत ईश्वर भेद संसार, which is there because of Maya, goes away. आत्मा परात्मा भेद का विभेद करने वाला तत्वमसि महावाक्य का ज्ञान, when it is thoroughly digested by us, which we have to start every day in that chintan. In our Aitareya which we are studying, the Prajnanam Brahma Mahavakya comes, that also is sufficient. In what we studied in Mandukya, the Ayamatma Brahma came, that also is sufficient. Then in Chandogya we'll study Tattvamasi. In Braharanyaka we study Aham Brahmasmi. Any other, and so many Mahavakyas other than these four are there throughout the Upanishads, where the Upadhis are rejected, oneness of the Paramatma is discovered behind each of the Jivas, behind the so-called Nama Rupatmaka Jadalagne Wala Jagat, behind whoever the Upasya Devata Ishvara we were doing Upasana so far. तीनों के उपाधियों के पीछे रहने वाला. तो my upadhi is the avidya, then Paramatma's upadhi is Maya, Jagat's upadhi is Nama Rupa. So beyond the Maya of Paramatma, beyond the Rupanama of the Jagat, beyond the avidya of Panchakoshas of me, what is there is one supreme Satyam Jnanamanantam Brahma. When that knowledge dawns us of this thoroughly on the seat of meditation, we reach to that level. How can dare anymore the Maya with its karakas be there to create again samsara to us? No more. That is the beauty of this 18वां mantra. Now the 19th one. Still 2 श्लोकों में और थोड़ा ज्ञान कर्म समुच्चयवादी और भी थोड़ा नौटंकी कर रहे, तो भगवान फाइनली उनको वहां भी निकाल कर रख देते हैं. He says, श्रुति प्रमाण अभिविनाशिता च सा. With the Shruti Pramana of the Mahavakyas, that Maya when totally destroyed, Katam Bhavishyati api. Why will it again come back? Karyakarini, which creates the karyas of it, of again projecting the upadhis, making us get identified with it and forcing us to see the world as other than us and creating desires towards the world and make us involved in karma. ये सारा का माया दोबारा नहीं उठेगा. श्रुति प्रमाण अविनाशिता च सा. If through the Shruti Pramana, Guruvani, Swayam Sadhana and Sriyanubhava of the Brahman, when it comes in the light of which when the Maya goes away, how come it again Katham Bhavishyatapi Karya Karani? Therefore, Vijnana Matrat, Amala Advitiyataha, Amala Advitiya Brahma ka Vijnana Anubhav hote hi, Tasmat Avidya, from that the Avidya or the Maya, na Punar Bhavishyati. It won't come. So a Brahmagnani also has no karma to be performed because karma is that kshetra where still avidya is prevailing. In the vidya sthiti of knowing one's own self who is infinite, what to gain, what to lose, where to go, where to come from, ये है तभी जाकर कोई कर्म होता है ना. No need. So In the beginning days, karma is allowed. As we come to the discovery of the self, whole karma has to be given up. Even after realizing the self, there is no karma to the Brahma Jnani. Yet he does it out of his love for the world to serve. That is a totally different discussion. He doesn't do it out of compulsion, but out of choice. Just like Lord also out of choice only takes avatara and does dharma samstapana karma, wherein he has nothing to gain or lose by doing or not doing. Okay. Now, yadisma nashta. Once this way, the Maya, Avidya, which is a Janaka of the Karma Adi, is nashta because the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is gained. Na punah prasuyate. It will not be born. When it doesn't be born, Maya is not there. Karta aham asya iti mati katham bhavet. Again, I am the doer of this or that. That will never come in the mind. In the pure, blissful, infinite self, there is nothing is lost, nothing is gained, therefore nothing is to be done to protect from losing or gaining. That's why karta ahamasya iti mati katham bhavet. Tasmat, therefore, swatantra. Na kimapi avekshate. It is fully independent. It doesn't expect anything. What it is? Vidya. For what? Vimokshaya. So for giving us the moksha, Vidya is self-sufficient. It doesn't have any apeksha for any of the karma to be done. Vidya vimokshaya vibhati kevala. Kevala Vidya is kafi by giving us the anubhuti of the Atma to give us vimoksha. At no point the karma is not only not required, but if you are thinking it is required and you are involving, you will never recognize that akarta abhokta parabrahma. We will continue living as a karta bhokta jiva only. It's a very subtle, very powerful things which we are browsing through quickly, but require a lot of attention and contemplation. In the light of which the discovery comes that to be the self, all the becomings and doings have to be transcended. They are all in the Laukika Upadhi Sthai Jiva ke liye lagu hai. For knowing the Paramatma, the truth is just in any of the laya prakriyas kaho ya दृष्टा का भाव से कहो या साक्षी भाव से कहो या पंचकोश विवेक विचार से कहो या गुणत्रय विभाग से करो विचार या अवस्थात्रय विचार से कहो या आत्मानात्म विचार से कहो. Through any of these means, we have to transcend the gross, subtle causal, discover the Brahma. That should be our aim all the time. For that, any of the upasana, karma, yajna, karma, all of them must be known, not more required. That's why in Kena Upanishad, every shloka says, न चक्षुषा यक्षुषा न पश्यति येन चक्षुंषि पश्यति तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि न इदं यद इदं उपासते यन मनसा न मनुते येन आहोर मनोमतम तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि न इदं यद उपासते. देखो, अनात्मा को पाने के लिए कुछ करना पड़ता है. अब जो भी करते हो लिमिटेड है वो चला भी जाता. आत्मा को पाने का लक्षण ही नहीं होता, संभव ही नहीं होता. कुछ पाने का नहीं है तो करने का क्यों होएगा? Then why I am not experiencing the Atma Vastu? That's what avidya. Then remove it by the Vidya. Vidya is what? I am Atma, that Jnanam only. Then do the Vidya Abhyasa till the wrong Abhyasa of the Avidya goes away. Thereafter, like one kanta से दूसरा kanta निकाल दी, दोनों को फेंक दिया, your leg without kanta or pain again remains with you. In the same way, through aham brahmasmi vidya abhyasa, aham jivosmi devosmi avidya, when it is removed, this vidya is also not required. The deep level mein that experience dawns to us that I am this, and that experience is all the time going on happening as a substratum, as a support, even though in the ignorance of it, when we are living as a jiva, identifying with the three dehas going through jagra swapna sushupti. तो मैं अभी जागृत उस अवस्था में हूँ, contacting the gross world. In dream, I'll have my own dream world projected. Nidra, none of these things, but there's an experience of absence. But in and through that happening, me, the pure conscious self, is always there. Whether I am becoming aware of it or not. That I have to become aware of as my own essential self. Having reached there, there is a moksha. Other than that, it is only ignorance, Maya. Maya created Trigunas, Triguna created Vrittis, Vritti created three avasthas. With that, we are getting Tadatmya and going through these three avasthas, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, as a jiva suffering with more and more struggles and dukkha's and disappointments, dejections. None of them are called for. Just like why do we need to suffer all the dream world? Can't we wake up? In the same way, why do we have to suffer in this world of multiplicity with our own Jiva Bhava in this? Can we wake up to our own Atma Sthiti, Brahma Sthiti? That's the point. This is what is this beautiful shloka number 20. Now, 21वां श्लोक में तैत्तिरीय छांदोग्य नहीं बृहदारण्य का these two are quoted by भगवान श्री राम. He says, सा तैत्तिरीय श्रुतिराह सादरम. That thought which we have shared with you is said by Taittiriya Shruti with a full respect and reverence. She only told, means what? Bhagavan Rama in his own Brahmanam while giving this knowledge to Lakshmana Swami, he is quoting Upanishads only. So Upanishadic Vidya only is giving. Therefore, he is also having authority of the Vedanta Upanishad Shastra only in giving Brahma Jnana to Lakshmana Swami. He is not independently talking. Even Gita में सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपाल नंदन पार्थो वत्स सुधीर भोक्ता दुग्धम गीतामृत महत. गीता में तो सारे उपनिषद का सारा है. So Krishna giving Gita, Rama giving Rama Gita, both are based on the Upanishadic Jnanam. Keep it in mind. Now sa Taittiriya Shruti aha sadhanam. With all due respect and all, what Taittiriya Shruti said regarding the moksha prapti sadhana, nyasam prashasta akhila karmanam sputam. For all the karma nyasa only, the Taittiriya Aranyaka Stuti said as the means were Paramatma Jnana. Prasputa Rupena she told. The Taittiriya Shruti. It also comes in Dhara Vidya in many places. What is that shloka Taittiriya में? न कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन त्यागे नैके अमृतत्व मानुषुः. Amrutattvam, Tyagena eke, Amrutattvam. Only through Tyaga, the Amrutattva will come, na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena. And karma, praja, dhana, these are all the worldly things projected out of Maya. So इन सब का त्याग करने से परमात्मा प्राप्ति रूपी अमृतत्व मिलता है, not by involving in these three things. न कर्मणा न प्रजया न धनेन त्यागेन एके अमृतत्वमानशुः. This is called Taittiriya Shruti quotation. न्यासम प्रशस्ताखिल कर्मणा सुडम त्यागेन एके अमृतत्वमानशुः. त्यागेन एके अमृतत्वमानशुः is the powerful sentence. So then etavadityaha cha vajinam shruti, the vajasyanaya shruti, Bradharanyaka shruti also, Upanishad said the same thing. Etavad, this much is enough. In that Bradharanyaka Upanishad, the Maitreya Ayagyavalkya Rishi telling to the Maitreyi, Re Maitreyi, with all the love, he gives all that knowledge. In that he says, Brahma Jnana is enough for moksha, no need of any Yajna Upasana. That is why, even though my name is Yagyavalkya, I am leaving everything, taking sannyasa. Can you permit me, please? See all the property I am giving to you and also to the Gargi. Then Maitreyi says, how come if you are leaving this and going, you must be going for something ultimate. If I deserve, please teach me that. That is how in that Bradharanyaka Upanishad, in that second Adhyaya, 4th chapter or something, we can see Maitreyi Brahmana. In that all this comes. What comes? Ki Jnanam Vimokshaya. See, etavat Jnanam Vimokshaya. Jnana is enough for the moksha, na karma sadhanam. Karma is not at all a sadhana. There also in Bradharanyaka, the Yajnavalkya telling the Maitreyi. Therefore, two Upanishads Rama quotes to say the no requirement of karma and jnana karma samuchaya. Kevala jnana is sufficient and only the jnana pursuit we have to do. Let's not go into any other channels to unnecessarily delay, disrupt our true spiritual evolution. No, these are all to be heard every life. So much that our bheja is filled with this knowledge only. Then only out of that conviction, rejecting everything else, we can sit on the seat of meditation using the Upanishadic Mahavakya of Tattvasi Ityadi through the deep contemplation by rejecting and rising above. First our own Upadhi, we reach to the Nirupadhiga Atma. In the same way the Ishwar ke bhi सारे सर्वज्ञान उपाधि छोड़कर we reach to that Brahma, we discover that Brahma Atma is one. That there ends the entire journey of a Jiva human merging to become one with the Brahma. For that only we are all here. But even to understand it, get convinced about it, some lives and lives of Vedanta have to be heard. Without that, it appears that I am an individual with the body and entity, wonderfully living in the world by earning money, spending it for enjoying the objects. सब बढ़िया चल रहा है, काहे की उसकी जरूरत है, इस तरह का ही चलता रहता है. For many lives, because a habit, because we are getting small little pleasures in that. उसका आदत के कारण और छोटे सुख भोगों का प्लेजर का इसी में मजा आने लगता है. दैट्स व्हाई एवोल्यूशन कैन नॉट बी थर्स्ट अपॉन. This is how little bit exposures when the gurus give to the students. Shishyas also get exposed in many lives of this exposure. Little by little, bit by bit, a question or a doubt or an inquisitiveness comes in us to inquire what I am living life now in the world outside. Is that ultimate or is there something higher? Only after the dawning of that question and in the pursuit of finding the answer to that, then we discover what we are living is only very low level. There's a higher possibility of discovering our oneness with the reality, get liberated. Such person starts becoming Shishya to the Guru, Sadhaka of the Brahma, Shrota of the Upanishads, and thus he slowly evolves. In that sequence, we in few lives earlier, this one slowly getting chance to read, study our Shastras by the grace of our Guru Parampara. So may we allow their grace to sink into us in the form of this knowledge, heard, contemplated, understood, little bit, neti of the upadhis, when we can do, neti of the vastus, when we can do, little only, so to soham, when we do, then it adds up to the sadhana. May we all be that way blessed. Thank you. So many shlokas can be done. बट यहाँ आज देखते हैं 117-18 19 21 5 श्लोक हमने कहा 5 देख चुके हैं कल बाकी ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. टुमारो द महावाक्य पंचम तत्व से महावाक्य उपदेश स्टार्ट होगा 25वां श्लोक से. एकात्म जाति न संभवे रसाद पंचभूत कुसुम. ओके, गुड, ग्रेट टॉपिक. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरे अमृतकलशस्थाय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्त के गणागना रोगमर्वत दंभोलिर्मुक्तिदारु कुठारिकाय नमो नमः. नासै रोग हरे संवीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमत वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. All our prayers, upasanas, pujas, prarthanas are only asking all devatas to bless us to make us introverted, to become very deep in our meditation to reach the self. For that only purpose, no other purpose. If at all second purpose is there, it is only for the Sanatana Dharma Vishwavyapti, Vishwa Adhyatmika Pragati. ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. राम नाम राम 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 Rama 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 Rama. Durga Sahasranamavali, second 100 to 200, let us chant. Sankalpa I have done. Om Ata Shri Durga Matuh Sahasranamavali Dum Durge Duritam Hara Om Katyayanaaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durgi Prachodayat. Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge. Om 100th one. Shabdagamyaye Namaha. Om Shabdamayaye Namaha. Om Shabdakhyananda Vigrahaye Namaha. Om Pradhana Purushatitaye Namaha. Om Pradhana Purushatmikaye Namaha. Om Puranye Namaha. Om Chinmayaye Namaha. Om Pumsam Ishtadaye Namaha. Om Pushtirupinyai Namaha. Om Bhutantarasthaye Namaha. Om Kutasthaye Namaha. Om Mahapurusha Samgitaye Namaha. Om Janma Mrityu Jaratitaye Namaha. Om Sarvashakti Swarupinyai Namaha. Om Vanchapradaye Namaha. Om Anavachinna Pradhananupraveshinyai Namaha. Om Kshetrajnaye Namaha. Om Achintya Shakti Namaha. Om Avyakta Lakshanaye Namaha. Om Malapa Varchitaye Namaha. Om Anadi Mayaye Namaha. Om Tritaya Tattvikaye Namaha. Om Prityai Namaha. Om Prakrutyai Namaha. Om Guhavasaye Namaha. Om Mahamayaye Namaha. Om Nagotpannaye Namaha. Om Tamasye Namaha. Om Dhruvaye Namaha. Om Vyakta Vyaktatmikaye Namaha. Om Krishnaye Namaha. Om Raktaye Namaha. Om Shuklaye Namaha. Om Akaranaye Namaha. Om Karyajananyai Namaha. Om Nitya Prasava Dharminyai Namaha. Om Sarga Pralaya Muktaye Namaha. Om Srushti Sthityanta Dharminyai Namaha. Om Brahma Garbhaye Namaha. Om Chaturvimsha Swarupaye Namaha. Om Padmavasinyai Namaha. Om Achyuta Ahlaadikaye Namaha. Om Vidyute Namaha. Om Brahmayonyai Namaha. Om Mahalayaye Namaha. Om Mahalakshmiyai Namaha. Om Samudbhava Bhavitatmane Namaha. Om Maheshwariyai Namaha. Om Mahavimanamध्यस्थाये Namaha. Om Mahanidraye Namaha. Om Sakautukaye Namaha. Om Sarvarthadharinyai Namaha. Om Sukshmaye Namaha. Om Avidhaye Namaha. Om Paramarthadaye Namaha. Om Anantarupaye Namaha. Om Anantarthaye Namaha. Om Purusha Mohinyai Namaha. Om Anekaanekahasthaye Namaha. Om Kalatraya Vivarjitaye Namaha. Om Brahmajanmane Namaha. Om Harapritaye Namaha. Om Matyai Namaha. Om Brahma Shivatmikaye Namaha. Om Brahmesha Vishnu Sampujyaye Namaha. Om Brahmakhyaye Namaha. Om Brahma Samgnitaye Namaha. Om Vyaktaye Namaha. Om Pratamajaye Namaha. Om Brahmyai Namaha. Om Maharatriyai Namaha. Om Jnanaswarupaye Namaha. Om Vairagyarupaye Namaha. Om Aishwaryarupinyai Namaha. Om Dharmatmikaye Namaha. Om Brahmamurtyai Namaha. Om Pratishruta-pumarthikaye Namaha. Om Apamyonaye Namaha. Om Swayambhutaye Namaha. Om Manasyai Namaha. Om Tattvasambhavaye Namaha. Om Ishwarasya Priyaye Namaha. Om Shankarardhashariryai Namaha. Om Bhavanyai Namaha. Om Rudranyai Namaha. Om Mahalakshmiyai Namaha. Om Ambikaye Namaha. Om Maheshwara Samutpannaye Namaha. Om Bhukti Mukti Pradayinye Namaha. Om Sarveshwarye Namaha. Om Sarvavandhyaye Namaha. Om Nityamuktaye Namaha. Om Sumanasaye Namaha. Om Mahendropendranamitaye Namaha. Om Shankarye Namaha. Om Ishanuvartinyai Namaha. Om Ishwarardhasanagataye Namaha. Om Maheshwaravativrataye Namaha. Om Samsara Shoshinyai Namaha. Om Parvatye Namaha. Om Himavat Sutaye Namo Namaha. Om Shri Durga Matre Namo Namaha. Enough, na? 100. So that we have energy left for that much. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Bhagavate. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णुप्रचोदयात् सरस्वत्याः विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो रामभार्याय विद्महे भूमिजाय दिव्यनमस्सितं तत्पुरुषाय नमः तन्नो तत्पुरुषाय महादेव तन्नो तन्नो आज्ये व्यासाय योगीन्द्राय नमः शुकाय ब्रह्मप्रयास हम ब्रह्म गुरुगम यही स्वास्थ्य बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत परिषद गीता ब्रह्म सूत्र योगाष्ट पातंजलि योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत्र संहिता शिवपुराण समस्त सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेद व्यास गुरुदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास वाल्मीकि विश्वास तुलसीदास रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास वैश्वने आज्ञवल के आद्य शंकराचार्य ब्रह्मचार्य की जय। श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यास आदि दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। हर नम पार्वती मदे हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय। श्री दुर्गा माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक जय उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय। Thank you, friends. Om Shanti. Let us meet tomorrow with the study of our Shastras continues.